One of the more helpful things that I've learned really recently is to distinguish the difference between thinking and overthinking. And thinking and overthinking implies a linear line where you're thinking. Oh, it's just the right amount of thinking, and now you're overthinking, and you're overthinking, and you're overthinking. And it's like trying to find this point where I'm thinking enough about something, but I'm not overthinking it. And this has always been really frustrating to me because it's completely inaccurate. What the difference between thinking about something and overthinking it is not the amount of thought, it's the type of thought or the tone or the color of thought that's happening. And it's derived from where we are at physically and emotionally at the time that we're thinking about something. Because the brain is divided, well, it can be divided in many ways, but one way it can be divided is in terms of how old the structures are. So you've got the lizard brain, the mammalian brain, and the forebrain, and they developed in that order. And so, if the body, or if you as a person feel afraid, you feel unsafe, the lizard brain that's most concerned with immediate survival is going to be activated, and because it's the most primary part of our intelligence, it's then going to send information up to the mammalian brain and the forebrain to basically act as its servant, and it's going to create overthinking that's going to be very, very connected with survival. Now, the issue is that the forebrain and the mammalian brain, they're more intelligent than the lizard brain, but the lizard brain is much, much stronger. So it will, you'll find that you'll construct all of these uh, narratives or thoughts or stories that seem very, very important or plausible, and they are, but um, they're not imbued with the same intelligence as the rational mind or even the emotional mind have, because the reptilian part of the brain is the one that's running the show in that point. So the way to get out of this is, first of all, to understand that the reptilian part of the brain, that survival instinct, is the part that needs to be addressed. There's no point addressing the content of the thoughts sort of at face value, because they're going to be kind of scattered, they're going to be irrational. There's a certain degree of safety that can be obtained from just maybe journaling these things out or talking through them with somebody. But the actual benefit of that is not the really so much the engagement with the thoughts themselves. It's this feeling of safety that is provided to the reptilian brain, that part of us that is always trying to protect us from danger. And so I personally use somatic meditation for this. You can look up somatic meditation on YouTube, and you can find some videos that explain that. Just general meditation too. But it's really just to understand that um, when you're overthinking, it's not the quantity of thinking that is the issue. It's the fact that that thinking is being controlled by a very ancient part of the brain, which is concerned with our survival and perceives that it's in danger. Now, you may well be in danger. I don't know, but it's very, very unlikely that that's actually the case most of the time. But the body perceives that it's in danger, either because it's unhealthy or there's some stressor occurring, either physically or emotionally. So addressing that stressor, addressing that part of us that wants to keep us safe, is the key to preventing overthinking. And when overthinking is eased, then the level of thought might not go down, but the tone, the creativity, and the logic that can be obtained through that thought, the problem-solving ability, will go up. The overthinking part of the brain ruminates, it goes around in circles because it's essentially trying to stop us from being harmed. It's not so much concerned with finding solutions as it is with preventing catastrophes. So I hope that helps. If you have any comments or thoughts or feedback, don't hesitate to drop them down below. Thanks for your time.